Hello, everybody. Chad Lubin, Cross Country Mortgage. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. How are you going to survive the next year? I believe we are headed to a housing recession. Obviously, when interest rates go above 7%, that is proof of that. I'm sure you're seeing the slowdown. The only way that I know how to build a better business is through more leads. So I'm going to teach you on November 16th how to get more leads through prospecting, through theme days, through better conversion, through better tracking. So all things lead generation, lead conversion, and lead tracking, I will teach you. It'll be November 16th from 1 to 2 p.m. You can RSVP below. You do not want to miss this event. Winter is coming, not only the season, but a time in our industry where it's going to be really tough for 6 months to a year. I'm starting to think it's going to be closer to a year. So I do believe rates will come down, but I don't know that that will push people out to buy as they go by the wayside. I've never had more people say that they're going to wait, even not into the spring, but a year or two. So hopefully rents increasing by 16% will push that up. So join us November 16th from 1 to 2 p.m. A lot of the deals we do see going on right now involve closing cost credit, involve down payment assistance, involve seller credits, either for the rate buy down or to buy down the interest rate permanently, or to give closing cost credits. So I thought it would be beneficial to re-educate you on what's allowed on closing cost credits. You can see in the email below what is allowed. Lastly, I listened to a great podcast. Jeb Blunt is who I think the best sales professional and sales trainer in our industry. I love his candor. I love his bluntness. It's kind of how I roll. So that language speaks to me. He's got a great new book out calling Selling in a Crisis. He believes we're in a financial crisis right now. I think that's a little extreme, but I like the mindset that even if we aren't, how we go after it and how not to think things are just going to turn around and be okay. I hear a lot of people sitting on their hands until the spring because they've had a great 2 years. Well, those of you that want more market share, now's your time to get it. Let those people go sit on their hands. You go out and prospect. You go grab your market share. I'm hearing a lot of big agents say that they're just going to wait this out. I think that's a bad strategy. And I think if you're newer to the industry or you're trying to grow, now's the time to go get your market share while those other fat cats are sitting on their hands waiting for it to happen. So I included the podcast below. He did a talk on winter's coming. He's a big Game of Thrones fan, so that's where he gets it from. I loved his talk, one of the best talks I've heard. I included it below. We're going to do a monthly podcast that I've listened to. I'm going to order his book, Selling in a Crisis, because his book Fanatical Prospecting is the best sales book I've read. So I'm always here to help you grow. I'm always here to help your buyers get under contract quicker with our 3 tools. Don't forget about our pre-approval guarantee, our 15-day closing, our appraisal gap coverage. We're beating some cash offers, and no, I'm here to help you in your business. I think calling old leads. One of my realtors and I went with 3 realtors last Friday and called on their own leads with them. We had 6 clients raise their hand that they're still interested out of about 2 hours and called. One of them got a listing presentation that day. Another one got a buyer that they took out over the weekend and now is under contract. So go back to 2019, 2020, 2021 leads. My script was this: hey, there's been a shift in the market. It's been a seller's market for the last 2.5 years. You're in control now. You have some advantages that you haven't had in the last 2.5 years. And I think it would behoove you to look at homes right now. Would you be interested in doing that with me? So I just called as a member of the realtors team. We certainly kicked up some dust and shook some trees, and some apples fell off that will turn into deals. So we're willing to do the same for you. Feel free to email those old leads to us, chad@thelubingroup.com. Call me on my cell, 704-495-1869, or shoot me a text. Have a great week. I'm off to the core training business building summit. I'll leave tomorrow. My team will be here to take great care of you. I'm going to come back next week with some great tactics to improve your business.